So we're going to start out with the kids here first. And my first kid coming through is going to be Erin. She is cosplaying as the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Up next is Jaden, and Jaden is Robin from Batman. Now it's time for Ashlyn, who is Maul from The Descendants. After Ashlyn, it's Robbie, who is Superman from Superman. Up next is Kaylee. I'm sorry, Kaylee. And Kaylee is Harley Quinn from Batman. Up next is a young man after my own heart. This is Lincoln, who dressed up as Rhino from Spider-Man. Up next, we have Quinn, who is Cyrano Jones from Star Trek, or Cyrano. After Quinn, it's time for Dominic, who is Smaug, the dragon from The Hobbit. Up next is Corbin, and Corbin is Red Robin. There are the wings. Well done, Corbin. Up next is Yanisha, who is Yulia from Fantasy Life. And it's Jonathan, who is Alden from Fantasy Life. Up next, it looks like Maeve, who is Mettaton from Undertale. Next is Jane, who is Black Widow from The Avengers. And now it's time for Eloise as War Machine. Up next is Mallory as Poison Ivy. Now it's time for Chris, who is Aaron from Attack on Titan. And now Raiden, who is the creature from the Black Lagoon. And finally, in the kids' contest, this is Trip, who is the Red Power Ranger. Great job, Trip. Thank you. You can head right on around past the judges over there. All right, so those are our friends in the kids competition today. Let's hear it all for them one more time. They're all out in the hallway, so we got to be really loud for them. There we go. All right, this time it's going to be the teens. Up first is Taylor, who is Poison Ivy from Batman. And here comes Casey, who is the Punisher from Daredevil. Up next is Ben, who is Batman. Up next is Jared, who is Lubbock from a Japanese word I cannot pronounce. But Audrey knows it, and she told it to me and I still can't say it because it's in Japanese. Akame ga kill. Akame ga kill. I've learned Japanese and so can you. Up next is Jessica, who is Vocaloid. And I'm sure I have already screwed up Japanese with that. Up next is Caitlin, who is Trickster Jane Crocker from Homestuck. Now it's Clara, who is Maka Albam from Soul Eater. Up next is Peyton as Ruby Rose. Sorry, Peyton is no longer with us. Don't take it so morbidly, crowd.
Hey, look, they just killed off the character list.
No, it's Felicity, who is Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family. See the tie-in there? It was a little morbid, wasn't it? Up next is Emma, who is Judy Hops Farmer from Zootopia. I just saw that movie the other day. It's adorable. Now it's Katie as Toad from Mario Party. Up next is Trinity, who is Arno from Assassin's Creed. And now Gianna, who is Ezio from Assassin's Creed. Next up is Emily, who is Palutena from Super Smash Brothers. And now it's Chloe as Abu Sakura from Naruto. Now is Carrie Beth as Deadpool from Deadpool. Here comes Christopher, who is Sans the Skeleton from Undertale. Here comes Allie, she's the security guard from Five Nights at Freddy's. And now it's Leah, who is Sailor Mercury. How very Sailor Mercury of you. Up next is Olivia, who is something Japanese. Jai Ki from Mystic. What? I don't even know what happened. That's a girl in that costume there, and Cody crossed something out, so 23 is not here. Oh, so I'm moving on to Thomas. I could just look over here and see who these people are. This is Thomas. Thomas is the 11th Doctor. Up next is Maddie, and Maddie is Deadpool. Let's hear it for Cody, everybody. Cody, listen, last year, and I have to stop for a second, last year I could not have done this without the help of Cody and Ryan, and it's so true again this year. So this is me, Mike Travis, talking to you, the crowd. Those guys, like, Carol won this amazing award. If they don't get one in the coming years, the fix is in. Because these guys, what they have done is absolutely amazing the past 2 years, and I seriously could not function up here without them. So just now, from me to all of you and to them, know that Cody and Ryan just nail it whenever they do this contest now. So let's hear it for those guys real quick. Sorry for the interruption, but I gotta let y'all know. So, back to the teens, we've got two more. This is Jake, who is Vault Boy. And finally, in the team costume contest, it's Denise as Supergirl. All right, everyone, that takes care of our teens. They're out in the hallway as well, so let's get loud for them. Hear it one more time for all of our teen costume contestants. Are we ready to roll? Well, without further ado then, and a nod from Cody over here, it's time for our adult costume contest. Up first is Crystal as Poison Ivy. next, it's Katie as Catwoman. Here comes Tammy as Repo. Reaper. They put Repo. They probably can't hear you through the mask, Katie or Tammy, because I don't know anyone's name, even with it here. I lied about Cody and Ryan. They do a terrible job. That's not true. That is not true. You guys are so good. All right, up next is Kevin as an NCR Ranger from Fallout. And now here comes Vito as Batman. Here comes Jason as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hi, Cody.
Hi.
Okay, so a brief correction here. Peyton is one of our teen contestants and found herself in the wrong line of people who were of a similar size as her, so she lined up with them. But here comes Peyton from the teen competition, mind you, as Ruby. A moment. Thank you. And now back to the adult contest. This is Jen as Frisk from Undertale. Up next is Marquise as Static Shock. And now it's Kenny as Spider-Man. Up next is Jeff, who is a steampunk Ghostbuster. All right, now it's time for Allie, who is Nocturne from the X-Men. Hooray for blue people! Spoon! Up next is Eric as Catman from DC Comics. And now Bo as Sasori from Naruto. Here is Mitch as Darth Mantis. And now Devin, who is a vault dweller from Fallout. Up next is Brandon, who is Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. And now it's Cody, who is Destiny Hunter from Destiny. Up next is Madison as Femme Castiel from Supernatural. Now it's Anthony as Secret Squirrel. Turn sideways, Anthony. Well done. So I really just enjoy watching Anthony try to get through doors. Up next is Jeremy, who is in an original steampunk costume. And now it's Lauren as Bombshell Wonder Woman. The tick versus paper that you can't lick your fingers and turn pages. Doesn't work. Up next is Holly as Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. And now Emmy, who is Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. And now is a name that starts off spelled like Sierra and ends with America. It looks like Siamarica. As Raven from Teen Titans. It's not your fault, Sierra America. They wrote it. Up next is Matt as Man-at-Arms. And for those who don't know, that's from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Up next is E as Iron Fist. And now let's hear it for Joey as Ash from The Evil Dead.
This is my boomstick.
Here comes Johanna as Cinderella. Up next is Dep Street Cosplay as Captain Jack Sparrow. Up now is Ben as Beast from Over the Garden Law. And now it's Robert, the preacher, Jesse Custer. Up next is Christopher, the G-Man from Half-Life 2. Prepare yourselves for Derek, who is the Red Hood. Here comes Keith as Deadpool. And now it's Jerome as the Boogeyman. Which one of you little kids let him out of your closet? You should have known. All right, it's time. Well, it's almost time. Our boogeyman is on his own time once he escaped from a child's nightmare. Now it's Amy as Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. There he is. Up next is John, the Superior Spider-Man. And now it's Jim as Judge Death from the Judge Dredd comics. On to the next page. This is Kaylee, the Warrior Elf.
No, it's
Audrey has to touch everything that she thinks is cool. That's how she experiences the universe. She's very tactile. Up next is Megan as Bombshell Batwoman. And now it's Chris, who is a Starfleet captain from Star Trek: The Next Generation. Up next is Maria as Darth Zurg. And now it's Matt as Deadpool. For comparison's sake, here's Josh as Deathstroke. It's not often you get them back to back in a competition. Thought I'd point it out. Little DC Marvel rivalry. Now it's Nicole as Shell from Portal. Here comes Steve as Geeker the Clown, an original costume. Take care, evildoer! Up next is William, a U.S. agent from Marvel. And now here's Mike, a stormtrooper. Beware, you rebel scum. Up next is Chris, who is Black Panther. Here comes Carol as Sailor Venus. And finally, amongst our adults, this is Shannon as Loki. I lied. We're adding one more. This is Audrey talking to Loki. I know who's coming. Thank you, Cody. Cody again, everybody. He's so good. He's making sure that I know while Loki is being spoken to. But here comes KJ as Kylo Ren. So judges, please make sure you add KJ as Kylo at the bottom of your sheets. So I'm down to number 3. It looks like it. Normally these three, we're into the group by the way, and normally these three are accompanied by some music at the beginning. Unfortunately, I don't have the proper materials to produce that sort of sound. So please welcome Larry, Curly, and Moe, the Three Stooges. It's been a long time since I've seen you guys. Up next are Lucas, Andon, and John from the Umbrella Corporation. Here are Emily and Sarah as Thor and Loki. Up next are Morgan and Jackie as Quee the Corn and Pantastic, an original costume team. Here are Olivia and Shane as the Joker and Harley Quinn from Batman. Up next are Jacob and Morgan, Dava Keen from Skyrim. Up next are Curtis, Eric, and Andy as Daredevil, Punisher, Fire, and Electra. Up next are Ryan, Crystal, and Kira as Kanan, Sabine, and Darth Vader from Star Wars. Kira is soaking up the spotlight. I can't say I blame her. Someday she'll be here doing my job. I hope. That would make me incredibly happy to know little Kira came back one day into this. Up next are Riley and Jace as Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze. And now, citizens, please welcome Kim, Ryan, Pete, Cliff, and Hallie, the Carnival of Horrors Insane Asylum.
Now, you boys be good.
Up next are Corlin and Eli as Captain America and the Vision. Wait, when Vision comes by, you gotta get stared at by Vision. It's so good. It's got a little, the little jewel that contacts her, and there's like, it was amazing. The Vision was staring at me earlier. I was very intimidated. Up next are Brady and Jason from Spider-Man. They are Spider-Men. Here come Lindsay, Andrew, and Dave from the Suicide Squad. And now here come Bryce and Damien as Natsu and Gray from Fairy Tale. And spoiler alert, here come Conrad and Tyler as Negan and Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Not yet. Half this popcorn is mine.
Finally, we have Dee and Elizabeth as Lady Loki and Bucky. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Akron Comicon 2016 Costume Contest. Let's hear it for all of the contestants. Get very loud. Remember, they're in the hallway. The judges say they need 5 minutes. Cody says he needs 10. So we'll take somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes to get back to you folks. Until that time, enjoy refreshments in the back of the room or find your family members in the hallway so that you adults can get your little kids ice cream as I promised them you would. We'll see you shortly. Just want to let you know a little bit about what's going on. So what they're working on right now is we have first and second prizes for the youth group, the teen group, and the adult group. So there are 6 prizes right there that they have to deliberate on. Then there's also the Best Craftsmanship Award this year. as well as our Best Group Award, because you all saw the groups coming through. And then ultimately, there's going to be one costume that the judges choose as Best in Show this year. So that's what they're working on over there as they deliberate. And in just a moment, either they will be announcing their winners to let you know why they chose the people that they chose, or I will be announcing the winners and you will get no explanation. Regardless of who wins, though, we'd like to keep everyone around so that you can all get some photos. So we'll have them hanging out in front of the table with their awards, and then we'll have everyone meet over at the Pop booth back on the con floor so that we can get some photos in front of the Pop big banner and everything that's there, so we can make it official for 2016. So a couple of thank yous first. For those who didn't see Keith Miller, the Joker, come up here to me, the guy in a very colorful costume, Keith brought me a little hand-drawn card that he did of the Tick. Keith and his fiancée now, Courtney, they just got engaged on Halloween. They have a booth here at the Akron Comicon this weekend, and Keith is drawing a bunch of pictures, including this one that he gave to me. I am so thankful for him doing that, my friendship with them, and I wanted to show it to all of you so you can see the awesome work that Keith does. So a little shameless plug for him there. Also, we have some extra awards that are going to be going out to our best craftsmanship winner and our best group, I believe I was told, if I remember that right. And there we go, best craftsmanship and best group, right? Is that what we agreed on?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so they're gonna get some of this really awesome thermoplastic, and the request is that when they win it, they use it and post the pictures onto the Pop page so that these guys can kind of see the progress with whatever new costume they're going to be working on. So this is all donated from them, and we greatly appreciate it. That hat, by the way, was made out of this stuff. So it's very, very cool. So without further ado, let's get into our winners for the evening. Up first is the kids, because they have to go to bed in a little while. So, in second place amongst our kids, it's Dominic as Smog the Dragon from The Hobbit. Let's hear it for Dominic as Smog, everybody. And in first place in the kids' competition, it's Lincoln as Rhino from Spider-Man. Here he comes now. Congratulations, Lincoln. Come and get your award, buddy. We've got cool trophies for you. Now we'll have you hang out over there with Smog so they can get a bunch of pictures of all of our winners. All right, it's time to move into the teen category, where winning the second place trophy this year, it's Trinity as Arno from Assassin's Creed. Come on over and grab your trophy.
You're also going to get some material.
Oh, they're winning stuff too, so now you can make cool things with that.
Yeah.
And in first place, it's Emily as Palutena from Super Smash Brothers.
Thank you so much. Oh, I do. Okay.
Here comes some cool plastifoam stuff.
Yeah.
All right. right, we've taken care of the kids and the teens. Now it's time for the adults. In second place in the adult category, it's Chris as the Black Panther.
With your attention, please, it is now 5 minutes till 6. The show will be closing in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please. Thank you.
Hurry up, Chris, they're closing in 5 minutes! How very mysterious of the Black Panther to disappear back to Wakanda. Apparently we'll have to mail him his award. Chris is going to be really disappointed too. I know Chris, he's a wonderful guy. Poor Chris, he worked so hard on that costume too, so somewhere he wants to win. Well, without Chris, let's go to our first place recipient. In first place in the adults category, it's Johanna as Cinderella. Careful, don't lose your slipper. Disney jokes.
So good.
She made it up with both her shoes still on. Well done, Cinderella. All right, that takes care of the adult category, everybody. And I'm sorry Black Panther couldn't be here for photos, but he's mysterious. All right, we have 3 awards left on the table, so let's go next to our best group. 1 award to give out to the best group, and that best group award is going to Jacob and Morgan, the Davakeen from Skyrim. Coming up, they have trophies for winners. You won a thing! Stick around, get photos with all the kids and stuff. They want to see you too. Over here in front of the table is fine. We've seen the judges. They need to see more of you. Most people just came through, stood on the spot, and ran away. All right. Now we have our last 2 awards of the evening. These are going to be our Best Craftsmanship Award and then our Best in Show Award. So first up is Best Craftsmanship, and that is going to Kaylee, the Warrior Elf.
Kaylee, the Warrior Elf.
And here comes Kaylee, our winner of the Best Craftsmanship Award. Coming up, Kaylee, they have your award here at the judges' table.
Great job. Thank you.
And now, fans, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who took home the 2016 Akron Comicon Best in Show? That prestigious award is going to Jeff, the Steampunk Ghostbuster! There he is, there's Jeff. Congratulations, Jeff. All right, fans, here are your 2016 Akron Comicon Costume Contest winners. If they were in the hallway, you'd have clapped louder for them. Let's hear it for them. Well done, citizens. Make sure best craftsmanship and best craftsmanship. You're going home with a bunch of cool stuff.